on Connecticut's news station. We are live here at Duncan Park for opening night for the Hartford Yard Goats in downtown Hartford. We have live team coverage of all of the action before the game. It's going to be fun. Stay with us.
It's twice as scary now in the world we live in because everybody's distracted. Nobody's paying attention.
And a Good Samaritan hit and killed. The man accused finally arrested after a year. We're hearing from the family tonight. Plus, a new look at an intense crash involving a state lawmaker. We're breaking down the moments all caught on camera.
Now at 6, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thanks for joining us here on the Fox 61 News at 6. I'm Ben Goldman. Excitement turning up beyond the baseline. Sky 61 flying high above the city of Hartford because it's opening day and baseball is back in the capital city. The Yard Goats taking on the Bowie Bay Sox, which are the Orioles' AA affiliate team. Gates open in just a moment. The game is expected to start in just about an hour's time at 10 after 7 p.m. The Goats are ready for prime time. Tonight's roster shows 15 returning players to the team and 12 newcomers. Let's take a look at our roster now. We have live team coverage ahead of the first pitch tonight from the ballpark to all the fan festivities. Let's check in with Fox 61's Jen Bernstein, who's live inside Duncan Park right now. JB.
Thank you very much, Ben. What a great night here. We're really excited. The gates have opened and people are starting to filter in and get food. I can't even describe how good it smells in here. So a lot of high energy and a lot of excitement for the game, which, as Ben said, is going to start at 7:10 tonight. We have so much to look forward to this evening and, of course, for the rest of the season. So joining me right now, Mike Abramson, who is the Yard Goats general manager. Thanks so much for coming over and talking with us. I know you're very busy, and we're getting down to it right now. So how are you feeling about tonight in the season?
I'm feeling great. I mean, it's the best night of the year for us. You know, we spend 6 months, 7 months planning all of this. It's a lot of work to plan it, and it's so much fun to finally get to put it into fruition on opening night. We've got a long season ahead of us, but at least tonight the balls start dropping and we start getting things into place.
Yeah, last season you all had a franchise record. It was 77-60. You have some momentum coming into this season. You have the coaching staff that's returning, and you have some new players and some new faces and old faces coming back. So what does that set us up for this season?
Well, hopefully a championship. Yeah, we've got our coaching staff is back, and they were phenomenal last year. I mean, we actually fielded a competitive team. We were right in the playoff hunt, but more importantly, they sent some 8 or 9 guys all the way to the major leagues from AA. About a quarter of the team went on to AAA, which really is their job. So we've got about half of our team back this year. About half of the guys are new. They've come up or from other organizations. We're going to have a good team.
Awesome. And Mike, I know I was reading somewhere that you were saying that ticket sales so far have been phenomenal. So let's talk about that. You can buy for the games that are upcoming this season. How many games are there? I think there's like 69 games
Yeah, we've
total.
got 69 games in our complete season. Tonight is game 1 of 69. Tickets are on sale for all games, and yeah, the demand is sky high. We've got about 12 games that are already sold out or close to it.
Wow.
We're still in this sort of post-COVID euphoria. People really want to be out and about. They're afraid of like things selling out, and we do sell out. You know, we try and keep some tickets available for all games. But if you want to come to a game this year, you should probably get online and take a look at the schedule.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And there are some tickets still available for tonight, and it's a really great night out here. So I would suggest you come on down if you don't have anything to do, and you can buy right at the gate here if you want, right?
Yeah, people can walk up. I mean, the rain kept people a little bit shy the past couple of days, but it's turned out to be gorgeous. It's like a summer night.
Yes, it is.
And hey, the game's not for another hour, so don't have to cook, don't have to clean up. Come out here, we'll do all of it.
All right, Mike Abramson, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you know, speaking of the weather, we do want to toss it over to meteorologist Ryan Brett. And we had the sun shining here for a while. It got a little dark, but not to worry, Ryan, right?
Yeah, Jen, the clouds are kind of building to our west, but it's really not too much to worry about at the moment. Let's bring in the forecast for the game. Temperature at first pitch, 64 degrees. That would make it the warmest opener on record here at Duncan Park. By the end of the game, temperatures likely dropping down into the upper 50s. I want to show you the radar, though, because there is a small shower that has popped up to the west of Hartford around Avon and Burlington. You can see it right here. There's a little line of showers coming through. So I think there will be a few drops in the next 15 or 20 minutes, but it's a really small shower. Really not too much to worry about, which is some good news. So we'll take it wide. You can see it's just a line of some rain coming through, and there are a few more showers in upstate New York, just north of the Hudson Valley. We'll have to watch those for the evening too. It's just a small chance for a shower, though. We're not expecting any severe weather. Here's a look at the next 12 hours through the night. You'll see the trend in temperatures will be down through the night, but through the game, temperatures dropping from the low 60s into the upper 50s. Not all that bad for early April. Much more from Jen and me here at the ballpark, all coming up. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, keep in mind right now, it's early April, and it feels phenomenal out here, which is great. It does feel like a humid summer day. Okay, we want to toss to Ben right now. Ben, back to you, but we'll be talking and showing you some of the other stuff coming up, including baby goats, and I think we're going to be talking with the mascots, so stick around for that.
All right, Jen, Ryan, thank you both. Fox 61 is covered on all things yard goats. Just text the word goats to 860-527-6161. We'll send you back a link with everything you need to know about opening day. We do have other news to get to here this evening. A former New Britain special education teacher was arrested for alleged inappropriate behavior. That's according to school officials. Police arrested 50-year-old Irving Rivera, a special ed teacher at the Lincoln School, for sexual contact with a 10-year-old student at the school. Officials say that they were notified of potentially inappropriate behavior between Rivera and a 10-year-old student back in early February. The arrest warrant says a fellow teacher reported Rivera after noticing he whispered something into the victim's ear, allegedly. The victim told the teacher that Rivera said, quote, "What happens in my room stays in my room," and said that he touched her inappropriately. The teacher then reported the interaction to school leaders, who say they immediately contacted the New Britain Police Department. After waiting almost a year, the friends and family of CT tow truck operator Christopher Russell are taking a big sigh of relief this evening. The man police say hit and killed Russell when he was helping someone on I-91 has been charged with manslaughter. Fox 61's New Haven County Bureau reporter Julia LeBlanc spoke with those who knew Russell. Julia joins us now live outside of Meriden Superior Court this evening. Julia.
Hi, good evening to you. The suspect in this case, Luis Resto, did appear here at Meriden Superior Court earlier this week, and we combed through some of the court documents from the arrest warrant today, and we found out that Resto, it turns out, was so high on heroin at the time of the crash that he doesn't even remember it. Driving a tow truck is something 39-year-old Christopher Russell did for years.
And he loved helping people.
LJ Miller met Russell in the towing community.
He was caring, had a great heart, loved animals. Just a good soul.
His soul shined through in May of last year when Russell noticed someone with a flat tire on 91 North in North Haven. He pulled over, though he was already done with work.
Being the person Chris is, he stops just to help the lady with her flat tire, and in the process, he's no longer with us.
Russell was walking back to his truck when police say 55-year-old Luis Resto of Cromwell hit him and the other car, but kept driving. Russell was pronounced dead at the scene, and Resto crashed his car a short time later.
Because one minute you're here, and the next minute you're not, you know? It was heartbreaking.
Court documents show Resto told police he, quote, snorted a whole bag of heroin and subsequently blacked out while operating the Nissan Rogue on Interstate 91 North. Police gave Resto Narcan on the scene, and medical records say he overdosed and didn't remember the crash. After a long investigation, police got a warrant charging Resto with manslaughter, reckless endangerment, possession of a controlled substance, evading responsibility, and more.
It makes you feel good that finally 11 months and there is a little spark of light at the end of the tunnel.
A light Miller says Russell always carried. We saw that here at Fox 61 when we interviewed him just a week before he died about rising gas prices.
And if you can find something under $6, it's a miracle.
But I don't think he would change a thing, because I know Chris, and I feel in my heart that he would have still helped that person because that's just who he was.
Now, Miller and his friends recently found out that Russell's family never could afford a headstone for him. So they're working to change that, hosting a fundraiser just for that reason on May 21st at 7 p.m. in Manchester. They're going to be charging people $20 a person. We will have that information on our website if you want to help out. We're live in Meriden tonight. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Julia, thank you. Moving on here, Michelle Troconis, the former girlfriend of Fotis Doulos, winning her plea to no longer wear an ankle monitoring device while out on bail. Troconis is accused of helping Fotis Doulos cover up the killing of his wife, Jennifer Doulos, back in May of 2019. Troconis faces charges of second-degree hindering prosecution, tampering with physical evidence, and conspiracy to commit murder. New tonight, State Attorney General William Tong is taking legal action to force Stone Academy's owners to comply with investigative demands. Fox 61's political reporter Emma Wolfhorst joining us in studio now with an update. Emma?
Ben, the state is currently investigating potential violations of the Connecticut Unfair Trade Practices Act by Stone Academy. But Attorney General Tong says the owners of Stone are not responding and failed to even acknowledge demands by last week's deadline. Tong is now seeking a court order to force Stone Academy's owners to comply with the investigation. The nursing school abruptly closed its 3 campuses in East Hartford, Waterbury, and West Haven in February, following serious concerns regarding licensure examination rates, faculty qualifications, and clinical training. In March, Tong launched an investigation requesting payroll, staffing, enrollment, and attendance records. The Attorney General's office says the school's owners have failed to respond or acknowledge the demand.
They have a legal obligation right now to answer my questions. They're not doing it, and if they don't step up, I'm going to make them do it. We're doing everything we can to go as hard as we can. We're throwing everything we have at them.
Tong also calling this situation beyond outrageous. Now, I did reach out to Stone Academy's legal team in an email. They said, quote, "We believe the Attorney General has been misinformed by the Office of Higher Education about the causes and circumstances leading to Stone's closure," adding Stone has cooperated extensively with the Attorney General's investigation, providing tens of thousands of documents. In the studio, Emma Wolfhorst, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.